Hi everyone, welcome to the Oak Hill Industrial Railroad. Let's do some switching. Well, good morning everybody. Let's finish switching Ohio Firebrick. So they got done swapping fishing stories, eating lunch, and now we have to back up and remember, it's the car in the middle, the second car, that has to be respotted at Ohio Firebrick. Today is one of those days here in central Kentucky where the warmest part of the day was just after midnight. Temperature dropped all day as the rain moved out, a cold front came in. So beautiful blue skies, kind of breezy, but it's going to get down in the 20s tonight. Have a hard frost. So as you can tell, there are a couple of people that commented about using the nail to throw the turnouts. So I just pushed the nail in there. I drilled a hole. It was not glued in or anything. So I just pulled it out and drilled a little bit deeper hole, a little bit smaller hole, and replaced it with a toothpick. And I filed the toothpick flat a little bit so it would grab a little bit better on the Pico switches anyhow. So if I put too much pressure on it now, it'll snap the toothpick. But I don't. I mean, there's no need to. No need to be rough with these switches. I haven't got too far into the Oak Hill book yet because I'm saving. I'm going to be in West Virginia this week. Like I said, it's dark at 5:15, so I'm in the hotel room. It's supposed to rain about every day this week too down there. So I'll do some modeling stuff and have that book to read. It's a big, thick book. I think it's like 256 pages. Lots of information. So unfortunately, the engine's going to be nosed out on Route 93 when we stop here because we've got to shut the gates. I think I hear a Norfolk Southern train coming, southbound. Got a little bit too wild panning out there. I'm gonna stand up and face the phone over more toward the tracks. I don't know if he'll blow or not for the crossing, but hopefully we'll be able to hear him here in a second. Now we have to go back and pick up the other boxcar we left sitting by itself. This was all shot continuously. I didn't move the camera. I did just it was on the gimbal and the tripod, so I just panned and zoomed a little bit. Normally I already have this filmed, the video for Sunday morning. I'll have it filmed by Friday, but been kind of busy. Like I told you, the Hamilton Street crossing used to be a public crossing, but I believe no one lives back there now, and the last time I drove down there were like gates up, so he didn't blow for it. Some engineers still do out of habit. This guy didn't, so don't know if you'll hear him blow for the two in farther on downtown or not, because I can usually hear him, but it didn't show up on the video. So we're running all the way through town. I'm going to go up past the turnout, back down to get that covered hopper. And that's what we're taking to Chillicothe. Yep, sorry, no whistles tonight. One thing about getting that book about the Portsmouth subdivision, it makes me want to go back to model chassis more now, even though I enjoy this Oak Hill industrial railroad so much. I love the sound of this switcher, so I may say that their switcher's getting repaired, and they leased a chassis engine for for a while, so I can run chassis back in Oak Hill for a little bit. And once I get into the book, it may change my operating pattern too. We'll see. So you remember the cover of the book that I showed you. Shows the caboose behind the locomotive. So normally right now I would put the caboose on the main and back the train onto it and head to Chillicothe. I'm just going to go ahead and run to Chillicothe like this. I think it's going to create some unusual problems when I get to Chillicothe, but we'll deal with that next Saturday. I did see one train in West Virginia last week, but he snuck up on me. And by the time I jumped out of the car, it was right up on top of me. And when I started videotaping, I didn't have the camera in the right position, so it would have, I filmed the whole thing sideways. So it was just an empty coal train. Nothing that interesting. He only blew once for the crossing, and it's just a little private crossing I was sitting next to. So he got up on me pretty quick, coming up from behind me. So after the covered hopper clears the turnout, we're going to stop and line it for the straight track. So I'm just going to swivel the camera around here and get the locomotive and the train crossing Grassy Fork, and that'll be the end of this session. So we'll pick up Saturday with the train coming into Chillicothe to do the interchange with B&O. Engineer always blows the horn and plays the bell going across the bridge, because there's not much water in Grassy Fork right now, but it is a swimming hole, and kids have been known to play around that bridge. So just want to make sure they don't have was a movie Stand By Me. We don't want one of those situations. So we let the kids know that train's coming. All right, hope everybody enjoyed this, and may have for you something in the middle of the week from West Virginia, I hope. But anyway, stay safe.